Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. I think and think for months and years. 99 times the conclusion is false. The 100th time I am right. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. Any man who can drive safely while kissing a pretty girl is simply not giving the kiss the attention it deserves. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. I never think of the future, it comes soon enough. Pure mathematics is, in its way, the poetry of logical ideas. The hardest thing to understand in the world is the income tax. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Only two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the former. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. The only source of knowledge is experience. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle, or you can live as if everything is a miracle. Nationalism is an infantile disease, it is the measles of mankind. I live in that solitude, which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity. Try not to become a man of success, but rather, try to become a man of value. Intellectuals solve problems. Geniuses prevent them. All that is valuable in human society depends upon the opportunity for development accorded the individual. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I, or are the others, crazy? If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? The gift of fantasy has meant more to me than my talent for absorbing positive knowledge. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. If people are good only because they fear punishment and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right, a single experiment can prove me wrong.